Adrian hated losing. Every fiber of his being recoiled at the very thought of failure, and the memory of Natasha's slap still burned his pride like an open wound. The whispers of the youths who had warned him only fueled his obsession. If money couldn't buy her, then he would use another weapon: deception. The next morning, Adrian arrived at the slum with nothing in his hands. Just himself, dressed plainly, or at least as plain as his ego allowed. He walked straight up to Natasha and said, "I'm sorry for the way I spoke to you that day. I believe we got off on the wrong foot. Can we start afresh as friends?" Natasha froze. She wasn't expecting that. For weeks, he had been the arrogant, entitled man. This was different. She studied him carefully, searching for insincerity, but his expression was unreadable. "It's okay," she said calmly. "I forgive you." And that was how their friendship began. Adrian, swallowing his disgust, began volunteering in the slum. He handed out food, helped carry building supplies. To anyone watching, he was a man transformed. His father noticed the change and, though surprised, was secretly impressed. "Maybe he's finally growing up," he told his wife. But his mother wasn't convinced. Natasha, however, remained guarded. She couldn't deny that Adrian was changing, or at least, he appeared to be. Yet, she wasn't naive. She had worked too hard to hand her heart over without thought. Months later, Adrian leaned closer one evening after a day of volunteering, his voice low and persuasive. "Natasha, I like you more than a friend. I want us to be something more." Her answer was unexpected. She smiled faintly but shook her head. "If we must, then let's take it slow, no intimacy." Adrian's smile froze. Inside, rage flared. No intimacy. After all his effort, after dragging himself through filth, faking humility, and playing the perfect gentleman, this was what he got. Conditions. But he couldn't say no, not now, not when the same youths who had doubted him were watching closely. If he'd backed out, it would be proof that he had lost. So, he forced a smile. "All right, no intimacy. I respect that." But in his heart, fury boiled. The only reason he had endured this whole charade was to prove a point, to show the world that no woman could resist him. Now Natasha was drawing lines, making him wait, turning his victory into humiliation. Adrian clenched his jaw. He wouldn't stop. Natasha would bend eventually. He would make her. Like, comment, and subscribe for more stories.